Hi, welcome to my platform. You Bliss Grace with Iyogusa Favor Ohombamo. Today I'm doing a very tiny one. Anyway, if we're meeting for the first time this year, Happy New Year to you. And excuse me, this kind of tiny one is what I do every year. It is just kindness, as we were ending the last year and we're entering into a new year. Many of you makes a lot of degree, a lot of proclamation, a lot of expectation, and all this expectation may just be tied to this little thing that can open mighty door. And what it is kindness, and it is one of the fruits of the spirit. It's a new year and it's something that you have to be determined to do. Some of us, we don't know how to be kind to people. Some do, but some feel there are certain people that deserve kindness while other people don't. But remember, we don't want kindness as humans too, but God, in all our iniquities, was kind to us. So everyone deserves kindness. There are people who come to live with you. Sometimes you see them misbehave and do all manner of things, and for that, you just want to be unkind to them. It shows you are not a kind person. A kind person can never be unkind to anybody, because some people are going through a lot that you don't know. There are wives that are going through a lot in the house that live with their husband don't know what they are going through because he is not kind enough. There are women whose husband are going through a lot, and the woman do not know what the man is going through because she's not kind enough to even know. First, you're not kind enough to find out. Because you're not kind enough, the man himself is not opening up to you. It's a new year. The last time I came, I mentioned a woman here called the Shunammite woman who showed hospitality to Elisha. And in that way, she got a blessing of a child. So I don't know what are your expectations this year. Show kindness. Go and read 2 Kings 4 from verse 8 down. This woman actually accommodated Elisha even in her house. Built a room, put chair, everything. I said, when this man come, apart from just he come me to China and she was giving him meal, and sometimes Elisha started stopping by to eat also. But he said, let's make a place for him to rest whenever he comes. And she never knew that this man was going to be the one to decree upon her life to get a blessing that money cannot buy. There are some of you ladies, God has strategically positioned you for your husband. You become next to the boss. And until everyone sees you, they can't go in. And that goes into your head and you abuse your position. There are places that God has put you to shine, to make you shine. But sometimes, because you feel, oh, it's such a high, exalted place that God has put you, you abuse it. It could be places of work. It could be places where you even do business. There are people you do business with and you cannot go away. It's not because, sometimes it's not because they are the best or because you get the best things from them, but because they are being hospitable. And you just keep going. Do you know that there are people who can touch your hair, they are making your hair, you can't correct them. You're not a kind person. If you're a kind person, I can tell you that this is what I want, this is how I want it. And you begin to, if you can't do that well, you feel it won't be good enough, there's a way you talk to me. And I understand. Why some other people will say, I beg, if you know, I've been on this business for 20 years, so you're not the one to teach me my work. But there's a way that this person feel I won't fit. Be hospitable. Somebody has worked for you for 10 years, you don't know them. You literally say, today permission, tomorrow you are coming late. Have you taken time to find out what's the problem? Even when they come, they look so moody, they don't smile. Why don't you smile? If you smile to them, they might smile back. So, your smiling is when you begin to know people. Where do you live? Sometimes we don't even know where people come from. There's somebody I was talking to, in this country, when people come to work with her, she gets to know them. She so go into them and She do whatever she can also do to help. And she knows the good thing is she knows the people that comes to work with her. Some of you, even people that live with you at home, you don't know what they go through. You don't care. All you care about, you employ a domestic worker, or you get somebody to stay with you as a housemaid or whatever. You don't even know what they are going through. And even some ladies, especially the ladies, women, you will like positions in church. Some of you say if they want to give you position, they should go and find out from the people that are living with you. That stranger that your husband find outside and say, we have a space in my house, we accommodate you. They should go and find out from them how you treat them. But yet you are deaconess, deacon, everything in church. Not your children, the people that come to live with you. Those are the people we should find out from who you are. It's a new year, be hospitable. Hospitable, when you're being kind to people, you get to know people. You get to know people, and people get to know you. And it is knowing these people that you know their names. That you know their names. The way and manner we treat the people God has put around us also account for her kindness. The way you treat your brother, your sister, your parents, your children. The way you treat your wife, your husband. The way you treat the people that come to live with you account also for your kindness. We saw in the case of Cain, he killed his brother Abel. He was unkind to his brother. When God even asked him, where is your brother Abel? And he said to God, am I my brother's keeper? That shows the level of his unkindness. Let's be kind. Your blessings might be hidden just around this. The businesses God has put in your hand. That house you live that is not yours. How do you keep it? Somebody comes, okay, come and stay with me. People that you go to live with that are not even your family members, or even if they are your family members. I'm talking about relationship now. How do you handle relationship? Are you kind in dealings with people? Are you kind in handling people's property? Businesses when they are not there. Even the work, the job that you do. Are you kind, faithful in doing your job? All these account for your kindness. The mother was given 1 talent in the Bible. We told that servant went and buried it. If he was a kind person, when the master gave him that 1 talent, he would say straight to his master, sorry, I can't work with it. Maybe it's too small, or I don't have time, I can't work for people like that. Or rather, look at the comment he made. I let him come back. This master that want to eat where he did not sow, he went and buried the talent. So when the master came, he brought back. But if God blesses us according to our ability, God knows this is what he can handle. Who knows? That's why he gave him 1 talent. And look at from his attitude, we could see that he was even a lazy man. A man that is not ready to work for anyone, where he cannot get something to push at the corner. So whatever you have, that woman, it doesn't take a lot to be kind. It doesn't take anything to be kind. This Shunammite woman didn't go and find money to do one big thing. But from what she has, she was able to bless the man of God. And the man of God gave her what she never had. So be kind to someone. It's a new year. Let's show kindness. Kindness, your blessing or whatever you're looking for, whatever you're trusting God for, might just be tied to your kindness. Might just be tied to you doing something to people. There are some of you that has information that can better another person. Oh, you hide it. Even when they ask you, you will not open up. There are people you can tell it to. So your spirit is not in agreement with some people. So when they ask you, you corner it and corner it and corner it. You can never open up to people because you are not kind. And but remember, there is one person you can share that thing with without even asking you. Grave. Personify. Grave. So it is better you give it to humans that you are living among. And in that way, God will bless you. Because whatever we have, one day everything will drop off. And the situation you will be where anything you've got cannot save you, but the kindness you've shown can save you. Sometimes be kind to people, even if it doesn't. But when you remember how you have lived your life, you are joyful. Because this is a state you would be when people look at you. Nobody know what you got. You don't even think of that anymore. But now that you can move around, now that you can still talk, show concern, show love, show kindness, and be good. See you again soon. Bye.